It's Saturday morning and we're getting ready to head out to Devil's Bowl Speedway. Guys are putting the final touches on the cars. It's been a long week, a very long week. What do you think, Little Walt?
Okay. I don't know. It has. We were, this car we were pretty well ready. We were just going to throw in a towel. Dad had offered me his motor. I told him no. So, had a couple sponsors come through and buy us a brand new Ingram dirt sealed crate motor. So, I went and got that Wednesday. Left work at 1, drove to Stone Motorsports, picked it up. Got home at 7. Instantly went from the truck, pulleys on it in the car, fired it Thursday. Finally got Dad's car to the trailer Thursday, because we had this one in here and the Legion car. Got the Legion car all set, shoved that one out, brought Dad's car in Thursday night, washed it, went through the body. They had a lot of body damage from that dude turning him around. You know, got this one together. There's a lot of late nights. Then yesterday we went down to Legion for a complete waste of time because it rained. So we were down there until, I don't know, 9:30. Didn't turn a lap, didn't even get in the car, which sucks. Slightly frustrating, especially when you have too much to do and not enough time. So now we're wrenching. Dad's car was ready to go, got springs smashed, everything squared away. Taking the 80 laps worth of fuel out of this one that we don't need anymore. You know, couldn't have done this without a couple of our sponsors. You know, they came out absolutely huge. You know, more than I ever asked for. You know, I'm not very good at the sponsor thing. Some people run around and I guess, I don't know, try and sales pitch it. I don't really even ask for sponsors. I don't know if it's too much pride or what, but we just dig in and keep working. But you know, we had a couple come through and help us out by buying a new 602 crate. So
not just that, but we had extra hands up here too from
John, CJ Auto Body came up, you know, for 3 nights. Worked at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock with us, you know, busting butt. Because meanwhile, I mean, just because we need to change a motor, it's like, oh, well, pull a motor up, put it in. Well, we also had 3 sets of tires for both cars that needed to be prepped, ground, you know, all gone through. Cars needed to be washed. We had the Legion car that needed to be finished and put together, even though we won with it, you still go through the maintenance, so we had to have that done. Dad's car, the rear of the body was destroyed. Left side panhard bar was messed up. So we fixed all that, you know. This one, we put the motor and stuff in it and didn't really touch it because we were focused on, we got to get another car done. So, you know, it's just been chaotic, but we're going to make it. We're going to be there on time. You know, this one it's brand new, so it should run fine. For those that are wondering, we got looking at the one that blew up, and it looks like the #1 connecting rod failed. You know, you can see where the connecting rod, the hole in the oil pan is big enough that you could look up in and see that the connecting rod broke. You know, that's just a matter of we're running, as I call them, genuine GM junk. You know, it's not a race car connecting rod or any of that. It's just a powder connecting rod because it's a plow truck motor. That's what they're really intended to be. Unfortunately, now they're a $7,000 plow truck motor. It used to be $3,000, and now they've gone up. The performance hasn't gotten any better, but the price has gone up. So yeah, we're just in the final stages, final touches. So we'll be at the track here shortly. Hopefully have a really good night. You know, felt like we were solid with both cars. Unfortunately, with 80 cars, Dad getting turned around, that ruined the night. People don't understand that sometimes, the guys that race. But if you watched the video before, I explained it pretty sternly. So we'll see. Hopefully we have a good night, and we'll see you at the racetrack.
I think it's also important to add that his dad wasn't the only one to offer his car. We had several other competitors offer up parts and pieces. So it just goes to show you that the racing community is there for you when you need it, which is really nice. So we'll see you at the track. Hello.
Hi.
How'd the pit meeting go?
Typical pit meeting. Nothing. We raced the 23rd.
All right, we're at Devil's Bowl Speedway.
Yep.
How's it looking for tonight?
Well, we got a motor that runs. Like I said earlier, you know, wouldn't be here without the sponsors we got. Like I said, I would have been done. So can't thank them enough. Without them, like I said, you know, we're nothing as a team. So we got our big paychecks. We got 325 bucks. Probably should have been 6,000 or whatever. Second place paid. So, but we'll move on to tonight. See what we got. Everything's wet except for the racetrack. So hopefully we keep it on the surface and have a good night. See what we got. Hot laps of the infield.
Good in hot laps, but as soon as Walt came in, Dylan thought that he might be leaking something. Might be power steering, but given last week's issues, we're making sure we know exactly what it is. So stay tuned to see what kind of issues we're gonna hopefully resolve in the next few minutes. What'd you guys think of your cars in hot laps?
All right, both tight, what we expected, no free up.
Yeah, the track's gonna change quickly.
Tight's right.
So, yeah, tight is right now, so yeah, we'll see. The track's gonna change in a hurry, you can tell already. So I don't think we'll change a whole lot. We'll let the racetrack come to us and go from there.
Race on?
So Big Walt starts 6th in his heat, and Little Walt starts 4th in his. He's getting ready to go out right now.
That's what
ready?
these should sound like. Yeah.
You guys ready for the feature?
We're gonna find out. Pretty much.
Where do you guys start?
10th and 13th. Walt's starting 10th. I'm starting 13th.
Yeah.
Looks like the track's still got some bite in it, and so we'll see how it develops. I was tight in the heat race, so we kind of threw some gamble changes at it to see what happens here tonight. A couple things that we normally wouldn't do, just to see how the car reacts to it. Hopefully it frees the car up enough so we can rotate the corner, because I think there's going to be a lot of grip, especially on the top. So hopefully it doesn't get too one lane. But we'll see. So yeah. The girls are getting all the tires ready, so they're just barking at Walt because we had rear tires down but no fronts. They'll just put a new right rear on Walt's car. We played with the stagger a little bit. Normally we might shorten it, but tonight, where the track's kind of staying gripped up, we didn't go that route. So we kind of a different plan with the tires. So we'll see. Hopefully we can have a couple good solid runs and load them in the trailer and ready to go on to the next one.
bowl. How'd it go?
My night went all right. You know, sorry, lost focus. Went all right. Started 10, 56. Be uneventful. Tough pass. Track was not even close to what it was the week before, which is frustrating. I got some rain, so we had to make big adjustments. So yeah. Dad's car, we got some ignition issues or something. Doesn't run correctly. And in this kind of surface, when it doesn't run correctly, it's not good. Because you need all the power you can get. So we're going to tear into that. We're just going to change everything. Change a couple of things and have to make it better. So we're going to go all the way. So that's what happens when you run stock with ignition and stuff. It's not made for it, so it doesn't last that great. It'll haunt you forever if you just don't change everything. Because sometimes the heat makes it so it works, and it doesn't. In the pits it runs fine, then under load it doesn't. So we're going to get to the bottom of that. That hindered his performance too bad. The car doesn't run right, it's not good.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, the car was still off a little bit. A lot of guys are really nose tight. I was just talking to another driver, and he was fighting the exact same thing that I was. On top, we had some stumble issues. Might be in the rev box itself. It kind of acts like it's trying to retard the car early, something like that. But it is what it is. Thanks to the sponsors helping us out, getting another motor underneath the 98. Couldn't do it without you.
Without them, we wouldn't be here, that's for sure.
So
I wouldn't be here.
So thanks again. Big thanks to them.
That's a real motor right there. With a bird in it. Oh,
nice. But
that's what a modified should sound like right there. Good fuel in it and everything.
yeah, that's good stuff.
Now that is a motor. These motors suck.
So anyway, thanks to all the sponsors for getting us where we're at. Appreciate it, no matter how frustrating our night is. We're gonna send out condolences out to friends of ours. Guy passed away suddenly,
Unexpected.
yeah, and you know, that's on our hearts and minds. Great guy, he worked for me. Did a little bit of racing, and just a really good guy. And so we're thinking of those guys as well. That's what really matters. And so yeah, we'll get them worked on this week, and we'll be back at it again next weekend, and try and get some better results, and keep digging. Yeah. As far as that goes, the season's starting to wind down. We're going to start to jump to some other places and do some racing, a couple other racetracks coming up. So
the good news is this week we can really focus on like the setups and like
this
fine
week's a little bit
tune
slower.
stuff.
The cars are in one piece. We can work on. Last week was really hectic, and that's just racing. That's it's how you work through your adversity and work with each other. We couldn't have done it without all the help from the girls. I mean, they were out this week. John Hobbs and CJ Auto Body helped us a bunch this week. I mean, last weekend, all the guys that were here helping, we could not do it without them. And so huge thank you to everybody who grabbed a wrench and worked for us last weekend and this week and all that. And so yeah, this week we'll kind of get a chance to catch our breath. We'll go through the 88 car and change all the ignition stuff, rev box, and we're going to take all of it, throw it in the garbage, and start again just to make sure, and fine tune on some suspension, and we'll be back at it. So we're going to go watch that street stock hot lap because it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we're going to go watch a car with a real motor in it.